In Chapter 3, you'll be adding accounts to your chart of accounts. I wanted to make sure that you know the importance of categorizing your accounts properly, and I wanted also to demonstrate how to add the fixed asset accounts that you're going to be seeing in the case problem. So, to modify or add accounts to your chart of accounts, click the gear icon and choose Chart of Accounts. Hopefully you remember that your chart of accounts are in a specific order. First are your cash accounts, and then your current assets, your fixed assets along with their accumulated depreciation accounts, liability accounts, then comes the equity accounts, and since we're dealing with a corporation here, you will have a retained earnings and a capital stock account. We'll have next the income and then the expenses. So when we're adding accounts, we need to make sure to do that properly. Notice that prepaid expenses is a current asset, and you need to know that when you're adding the accounts. Many times students will add this account as an expense, so the account ends up in the wrong place. It ends up at the bottom of the chart of accounts with the expenses instead of here with the current assets. It'll end up on the income statement with the expenses as well instead of on the balance sheet with the other current assets. So if you are not sure what type of account you're adding, you need to definitely review your account types, because when you're working in the industry, your employers will expect you to know that information. So to add a new account, you come over to New, and the first thing you need to tell it is the account type. So the bank account or some other account type will pop up automatically, but you are just about always going to have to change that. So let's add the fixed asset account, furniture and fixtures. You'll have to do something similar in your case, but so if I'm going to add furniture and fixtures, my account type is a fixed asset. Okay, the detail type is furniture and fixtures. Okay, and then you can change the name to whatever you want. We'll just assume that the name of the account is furniture and fixtures. And you remember, fixed assets have two associated accounts. One is the original cost of that item. So we need to have an account that displays what we actually paid for the item, and then an account that shows the accumulated depreciation. So to do that, you click this box, track depreciation of this asset, and then two boxes pop up, the original cost. So we'll just assume the original cost of this asset was $100,000, and we will put 12/31/17 because I think that's the date that you will have to use in your case. And then you'll put the accumulated depreciation. So let's say this item has $10,000 in accumulated depreciation, and we'll also enter that at 12/31/17. Okay, so we will save and close. And let's take a look at our account here. We have an overall furniture and fixture account, and we have two sub-accounts. The depreciation, which is the accumulated depreciation on the item, and then the original cost. So from here on out, when you begin to add a fixed asset, you have to remember to click the box so that you can enter the accumulated depreciation amount and the original cost. One more reminder before we finish about deleting accounts. I've got notes all in Blackboard about not deleting an account if you set it up incorrectly. There is a way to go in and delete it, but if you delete an account that already has a balance, it's going to make a mess in Blackboard. If your account already has a balance and you delete it, then it throws your debits and credits out of balance, and QuickBooks will go in and make a journal entry to balance out what you've thrown off. So it kind of creates a mess and it's really hard to fix. So you will get points deducted if you delete an account and throw your debits and credits out of balance, and you have that journal entry in there that I have to dig around and close and delete. So if you can please not delete an account, give me a call or either email me, and I'll go into your company and I will make the correction for you, or I'll tell you how to do it. But just please refrain from deleting accounts in your chart of accounts.